Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as That's not what I need to do right there. I got a bunch of books last episode. We have more books, and yeah, more importantly, as I read or mess with these books, let's see what they do.
A limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another, and in time, they'll bear sweeter fruit together than either might have alone.
Yes. Also, the Annals of Langrath, Volume 3 of 5. A limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another. Right, that's what he's saying.
Mightn't it be possible, then, to graft the scion soul to the rootstock of a willing kith? The souls wouldn't fracture, but coalesce. They'd grow stronger together.
Yeah, that's the problem with, metaphors? Actually, this would be an analogy. I'm not really sure. They don't necessarily... They only work so far as you want them to, or you need them to. If you say, like, oh, trees grow out of the ground. Why can't people grow out of the ground? Let's make science out of that. No, let's not. Let's also get the other one over here, because I obviously missed it, unless I didn't.
The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Damaged, broken people are abandoned by their makers to twist in the wind, given no succor, no relief. Would an intentionally fractured soul be similarly inconsequential to them? I will use their apathy against them. I will make their disdain serve me.
That's pretty bad. Also, there's another book over here. Did I not see it? I simply didn't see it, did I?
A grafted soul is obscured from the sight of the gods. It spreads freely like a blood fever, but doesn't kill its host.
Huh, he's talking about what he did to his soul. Not what he did to other people's souls. Wow, that means that last one that we saw, not this one, the gods see fractured souls, so he's fracturing his own soul. Wait, he's the original Langrath. Not just a Langrath. He's achieved immortality by fracturing his soul. Like, that's a really bureaucratic twist of fate, right? There's like, here in the contract, you see, it says that you disdain... how does it go? The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Here it says that fractured souls cannot be cared for by the gods. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, but... I mean, it is, clearly, but if the gods wanted to make him die, then... Well, I guess, I don't know if they have that power, but they probably do. Barath can make anybody die, most likely, because of the power over the wheel and whatnot. I've gained that item, but I lost it. I think I lost it. That's the 5 of 5, and I lost it before I gained it. Loved it. It's fine. It's just the way the things are told.
No. I will be a fever of the spirit. Invisible. Unstoppable. Eternal.
Yeah. It's what I thought. That's a really interesting turn of events. And also completely irrelevant to what we're trying to do here, finding Mora and all that. So Maura is her name. I say Mora. Is Maura an English name, or a name that well, not English people, but English-speaking people use? Because I think I've seen it before. Anyway, I have a recent history of Queen's birth, the arrival of the Valians, and this is very interesting because it's the it's Juana history, excerpted from a letter by Winj Waraki, a Wana historian from a collection of her personal writings. The Valians' arrival in Akataka was not unexpected. Our fisher folk had watched them lurk near the edge of our territory for months, their ships like the keen eyes of a jeweler, inspecting us, already counting the coin they'd make on a prize so fine as the Deadfire. They were not the first to watch us, so doubtlessly they will not be the last. We were not certain when it was that they wanted... what it was that they wanted at first. Oh yeah, we read this. It's been a long while since we read it, but we read it, which means that probably all the books that we have over here have been read. Light and Dawn, Part 1. Writ of Brenthis Torega. On order of the most holy Brenthis to be executed forthwith until withdrawn. May the goddess burn ever stronger within you, Torega. What the heck is going on there? That's not even a quest item.
Look there.
Yay, we found a thing. Oh, it's a globe. Look at that. We got the whole history of the Deerwood over here, which is pretty good. I read it, mostly, for the most part. Bekarna's Depleted Grimoire. It's a quest item. The extensive runes and annotations in this grimoire have mostly faded from the page. Additionally, the text seems to be encoded by a complex cipher. The book is of no use to anyone in its current state. And I got Scanite scripture. Better not read that because it's super gross as usual. And this is poem. Someone scrawled lyrics to a traditional shanty song over here. Let's just read one. How do you say it in English? Like a group of 4 verses? They say in Deadfire the luminous grows, heave ho, aim sperente, and so that's where our brave ship goes to make our fortunes one day. I'm very good at singing, as you know. Deadfire lines, I found my spine on the Deadfire lines. From a Deerwood babe to a sailor fine. That doesn't rhyme properly, come on. It's not supposed to. A Kraken's Eye! Oh, that's so great! That's the first one we have, I think. And we need it a lot. It was also a secret, did you notice?
Of course.
Of course. A thick verdigris patina. Verdigris. That's a mixture between the Latin words for green and gray. So it's like gray-green. And apparently that's a color? I did not know that. But I'm pretty sure that's what it means, because it looks like copper, and copper gets a patina of green. Oxidizes green. I think, is it how it goes? Does it oxidize or does it electrolyze? Because there's different ways of corrosion, and anyway. Patina encrusts this copper orb, locking it in place. No, it doesn't. It's not like rust. It is like rust, very much so. It works basically the same way, in the sense that it jams everything. So we have the spore-encrusted key, and we will be able to talk to Maura. I hope. We don't need to mess with anything else, do we? I am pretty certain we're not in need of that. Unlocked. Lovely stonework, as always. These Engwithans really were very good at their stonework. And we can go to the central stacks. Really? I'm not actually sure what part the central stacks are. I hope it's the library, but I don't think it is. I do need to go to the library, but we'll find our way. There's a cutscene coming up, I think. No, it isn't. Oh, this is a secret passage in the central stacks. Oh, it's that passage! No, it's not that passage. We haven't been here. It is a secret passage indeed, but we haven't been here. Hi! Hello! Please don't... They see me. Okay, Shodi. Shodi's at the front. This is good news. Let's go ahead and give Crown of the Faithful. Right there. Please don't move, please don't move, please don't move. Okay, AI's... She's not done casting. Okay, we did it. Then we have the librarians. And I'm gonna try and get some swords at the back. Actually, I... -1. Let's shoot that one. Let's see what I can do. We're also gonna do a little bit of penetration, very important, and you can just start with that as well, which would be pretty good. Now I'm waiting for the swords. Let's try. That's good enough. Let's see. I'm waiting for the sword. For the weapons. Okay, that's casting. Be quick about it. Come on. There it is. And then get these in there. Everybody else should be having a swell time up front. Let's do that. Shiza is not having a swell time at all. I'm gonna try to heal companion. It's probably not gonna work, but because she needs to move up to the front and it's a pain in the ass. Okay, I think the dragon is coming up. Let's do a blast of frost. It's very little penetration though. Let's do another. The thunders. I just like the thunders. They're easy to cast. Shiza did not die. We're gonna do this. Swords are coming up. Lovely. And then we have another one of these. And I'm gonna. Shiza's dead. This is not good enough. Also, do you? No, you don't even have. Yeah, this is pretty bad actually. We're gonna need the Shield of the Faithful. And we're also gonna need to stun you all or something. But 37 damage. That's pretty good. We're still attacking with Maya. Yeah, we need damage out there. Embrace the Talons of the Earth. AoE. Get paralyzed. They're resistant, so they wouldn't get paralyzed. They would get immobilized, which is lame. That's very little penetration. Yeah, it works a little bit better.
Might as well be hitting the wall.
I don't think I need to move for that. Apparently I do need to move. Okay, well, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Yeah, that's very little penetration there. Let's get the Moonwell up in here. And then you are waiting. Let's move you up a little bit so I can do this again.
That dog won't hunt.
That is pretty bad. Let's try this first.
Take that.
Shodi. Get a circle of protection. Oh, that's a stun. That's really nice. Let's do this.
Captain.
Okay, that's a shot, and I think we're good with that. Let's see. Shield's crack. That's full AoE for armor rating. Let's try this. Because now we're bringing everybody up front. And that's a kill. Takeo is right at the front over here. Very little penetration. Let's do this. What's going on?
This thing isn't.
Oh, there's Penumbra is attacking Shodi. Let's ignore that. No, it's fine. Oh, look at that form that I never use. Yay. It's charmed for very little, though. Unfortunately, she is getting stunned as well at the same time, because I'm very good at this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Shoot it down.
Didn't work.
It's fine. We're gonna do it.
Stand together.
Maya did it for 120 damage. Maya is just so ridiculous all the time. It's just unbelievable. I just want a team of Mayas. And you probably can do it, because it's not like... I mean, she does have a weapon that does a lot of damage. But, like, you can make a build around a ranger just with any weapon like that. Sure, she would do 60 instead of 120 on the faster weapons, but that would happen a lot more often. We got a club over here. I don't believe anybody uses a club. Not that I can change it, mind you. But what is a club? Is it one-handed weapon? Yes, it is. 20% to all defenses against dexterity affliction attacks. Pretty good. 50% chance of scoring a critical on lower enemy deflection by -5. Excuse me. Hiccup. That's also not what it is. Chance to lower enemy deflection on scoring a critical by -5. I just completely misread what that was, because it's written all backwards, honestly. It's not. It's just I misread what it was. Okay, so this is a little bit of a detour. But it's the correct detour to take. And I am painfully aware that Penumbra has an injury.
Interesting.
So she might die if I'm not careful. And of course that's game over. Trap disarmed. The skull of Zetera, dread serpent of the living lands, reported slayer of the Watcher Ida. Circa 2694. AI. That would be... AI is the current era? But the dates in the Deerwood are written in a different calendar. Because they started at year 1 on the foundation of Deerwood, I think. The remains of Steward of Cadnua. Retainer of the Watcher of Cadnua. Dead, deceased, most likely, in 2828. What date is it right now? I thought it was 26 something. So just have librarians. In a lovely place. I like this architecture a lot. This plaque has been defaced. It's also not a plaque, it's a statue, but sure. Chief Librarian 2394 through 2447 AI.
At ease.
What happened? At ease? Probably because we have that. Chief Librarian 2192 through 2336 AI. Okay. A new point of interest. Chief Librarian statue. It's this one. Pursue Mora. What had just happened? After killing the Spore Colony, I found Mora's grimoire. Yeah. But Mora is not here. I found a book of hand occult incantations that details a spell for making a lock appear more complicated than it actually is. Maybe this will help me get through the vault door of the central stacks. Oh. Also, we are in the central stacks. And then a bunch of chief librarians. Just the statues, curiously enough. And then we have the restricted section, which I believe... Yeah, I was gonna say I believe is where we came from. It is not. Also, I see you. Yeah, you can disarm traps without detecting them, which is amazing and good. Well, it's not actually that good. It does allow you to not have trap detection. But the game doesn't let you do that, though. I don't think trap detection is a skill. But it is a little bit of a cheesy thing to allow for your own skill as a player, or meta knowledge, more likely, to bypass your character's skill, which is an ever-present problem in computer role-playing games. Also, we leveled up, especially if they're first-person and shooters. Another level up. The remains of Lucala, Watcher of Pazala, born 34, and deceased 2572 AI. These people last very little. They're dead very fast. They're followers of Whale, so I suppose there is a certain...
How about that?
There's a certain level of expendability, I would say, that comes inherent to them being here and whatnot. The Lantern of the Boreal Light, Ship of Iselt, Watcher of Yarma, lost at sea in 2767 AI. No. Get out of there. What is... Did the game break? Or was I just lucky before? Grants Minoletta bounding missiles. 10 charges remaining. 0 charges remaining, you mean? Yes. 0 charges indeed. You know, items like those work really well if you don't have 5 million fights. If you have, like... Tides of Numenera did it very well, I thought. Fantastic with the charges. Really, really great game in general, but the charges worked really well because you had like 8 fights or 10 fights at most throughout the whole game, and it's a game of like 60 hours, easy. We have an uninfested cat, which is good because I don't actually know how to treat infestations in cats. Like, without going to the pharmacy and being like, my cat has, what's it, worms? Is that what it is? And it's Boris. Boris! How's it going, man? That sounds like a male name for me. Maybe it isn't. Anyway, this fluffy old man, aha! Enjoy... I think... I think it might be a reference to a real-life cat. It might be, because that seems like a very, I don't know, a familiar way of treating the cat. So, I don't know. This fluffy old man enjoys sleeping, affection from strangers, classic tragedies, and a scent of herbal teas. He probably wants to help you study. He's amazing. While Boris is following you, you gain a bonus to history and metaphysics, and also accuracy with spells, which is really nice. I really want that, actually. History and metaphysics. I don't know if I have those skills at all. History and metaphysics. I have a little bit of that. I don't really need it, though. What are you, Gosha? Extra perception. No, that isn't that great. Yeah, I don't need that. I mean, it's good to have my basically what it means. Oh no, but that's only for me though. Yeah. Yeah, the new pet is incredible. The new pet is unbelievably powerful. Because the extra perception, let's look at it. So our accuracy over here, this is it's weird because it's like accuracy, but it's specifically with a weapon. And if you have 2 weapons, you get 2 levels of accuracy. So I'm not really sure how it's calculated when you have spells. I don't think the weapon matters. I think there's another number that's not shown over here. So that's going to go down by a single point. Now, that single point can mean a lot of difference in penetration, which is the way they fix, I think I might be wrong on that, but I think it's the way they fix the problem that I have with perception not being that important in the first game. Because it just has a much more drastic effect. But now I have extra, specifically with spells, everybody has extra increased accuracy with spells. Oh, wait, while the party, that's me as well, hopefully. And that's good because we have spell casters all over the place, and it's important to have that. So, oh no, not you, Gosha. I want to read this. This book contains a litany of incantations meant for members of the Hand Occult to use in the course of their work. It includes a series of charms meant to attract the evil eye, close doors, and abjure conjured objects, and instructions for the summoning of a numinous sound that gives the listener a permanent ringing in their ear. One enchantment of particular interest is meant to be applied to locks. It makes them appear increasingly complex the more they are tinkered with. That is what we read. Also, we got more levels. It's going to be fine. We have a catalog record, Warden Contract. This time-worn sheet of parchment appears to detail the updated location of a contract within the archives. The agreement concerning our wardens in the collections has been identified as a prime candidate for duplication due to its advancement age. It awaits its turn with the handless scribe for duplication so that it can be preserved. Catalog records, memoirs, a book. In response to Wake Helder's recent leave of absence, her incomplete memoirs have been reallocated to her study in the oratory and will remain there until such time as she completes them or her body is found. That is the thing. Notes and figures scribed in an indecipherable scroll crowd the edges of these scrolls. Yeah, but that's a different type of scroll. Yeah. We have another one over here. Another book found its way in, flapped right up from the depths like a gilded pigeon. Where do they come from? The walls? But I just patched a hole in the Temple of the Revelation. And the chief librarian says that she's stopped collecting abandoned books from the sidewalks of Nekataka. Certainly the spores haven't learned to write. They did, actually. But anyway. Catalog record for Bricarna's Celestial Grimoire. One of the collection's recently acquired works was found to be in possession of a grimoire containing an alarming variety of astronomical heresies. It has been remanded to the quarantine section of the archives for safekeeping. Heresies for astrological stuff. Catalog of Incantations of the Hand. This decade's rendition of incantations has been completed with no time to spare as the volunteer we had borrowed to scribe it expired upon penning the final page. It has been installed in a fitting locale within the archives where we might all might keep an appreciative eye on it. And over here we have the chief librarian caught one of the wardens poring over the manual for the construct controller. Under absolutely no circumstances should they be provided access to such advanced technology. The manual has been reallocated to the circulatory library in the central stacks. And those are, I think, all books that we messed around with already. And by the way, these level ups, they're for maximum level. Yeah, they're maximum level. We are now maximum level. Level 20, anyway. Unfortunately, both of them are dual class, so they don't actually get access to the last... Oh, no, actually, it's a 19. It's level 19 that you get access. You just... Level 20, you just get an extra... something. The deep gouges dried... dried gobbets of slobber and fractured lock on this chest suggest several things. All of them unfortunate. Yes. Also, I keep leveling up. I don't. I think it's the game telling me that I can level up. It's very kind of you, game. Thank you for that. But I'm out of time for the day, so we're gonna need to level up next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been... Do I need to go over there? Oh, that's... yeah. This has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.